Being stuck in a place you don't want to be is not a good thing. It's frustrating and it feels like no matter what you do, nothing seems to work. Starting a business is hard. Growing it is a lot harder. So in this 3-part series, we'll talk about my 7 foolproof ways to grow your creative business so you can stop feeling stuck and start getting paid more. Hey, I have a question for you today. Are you feeling stuck with your business right now? Do you feel like everyone else is making progress but you? I hear you, my friend. It is difficult enough to start a business, right? Trying to grow it is another story. They say, with a new level comes a new devil. You will face different challenges and growth will seem like a far-fetched dream. And just because you did it the first time doesn't mean the next chapter will all be too easy. This is one of the common mistakes creative entrepreneurs make. They think that because everything went well for the first time, it's a repeatable process. And sometimes it is, but not all the time. Things won't always go the way you want. It's a huge problem and it's true. But it's also true that for every problem, there is always a solution. We are solution makers after all. This is what we're made to do. So if you want to get out of the jam and you're craving for growth, you'll need a system to ensure not just business continuity, but also revenue increase. So be sure to hit the like button below, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you'll get notified every time a new episode comes out. Sometimes the most difficult things to see are the things that are right in front of us. And today, what I'm going to share with you are things that you might have already heard or seen somewhere. But I want you to keep an open mind because we're not just talking about why these things are important. You're also going to learn how to leverage them to ensure business growth. You're not just going to install a system. You're going to instill the habits you need to grow a lot faster. Having a system helps you develop routines, and routines help you develop habits. And when these habits become second nature to you, it's like running on autopilot. You'll be set up for continuous growth and long-term success. You will continuously create your own income, independence, and make an impact in the world. Because growth and revenue are not just about money. It's about who you become and what you can do when you have more. So, let's dive right into the first part of this series and let's talk about the first 2 out of the 7 foolproof ways to grow your creative business. Starting with number 1, create consistent content. Oh yes, how many times have you heard this before? I know, a lot. Because this is the first thing most business gurus will teach you about, and it's for a good reason. You need to establish your online visibility and increase your authority. Creating content helps you do that. But what most people miss is that consistency plays a big role in establishing visibility and authority. Consistency doesn't just help the algorithm. It also helps your audience understand what you do and how you can help them. And here's one more thing I want you to know. You define your own consistency. There will be a lot of advice telling you to post every single day or even multiple times a day, but your consistency will depend on your capacity. If you can only squeeze in like 2 to 3 content a week, start with that. If you can start with just 1 a week, then do that. You can increase the frequency anytime when you have more time. I understand. I have kids and consistency is something I struggled with in the beginning. Okay? So I took advantage of my son's nap time to create content. All you need to do for now is start, and you can build your routine from there. The more you gain consistency, the more it will become easier for you. So do not force yourself to follow what everyone else is doing just because it's the norm. Make time for your own content creation and make sure you do the work. Here's how you can make it work for you. Choose a platform where you can excel at creating and sharing content with your target market. You don't have to be on too many platforms. You want to be so good at your chosen platform so you can focus on that and gain momentum. When you've established yourself on that platform, I'm telling you, it's a lot easier to get on with the next one and ask your followers to follow you there. It's going to be a breeze. So be present in your chosen platform, show up, and blow your customers' minds. Next, to build your consistency, for you to make this happen, you need a plan and strategy for your content creation. It's so hard to create content when you don't know what you're doing and why. You have to understand what the purpose of your content is and where you are leading your audience. Having a plan eliminates the guesswork, allows you to create more, and eventually increase your sales. Content is your money-making machine, and this is the reason why inside my program, Profitable Beginnings, we have 3 dedicated modules to building our authority and increasing our visibility through our content. We work on making sure that everything we create and share online leads people exactly to where we want them to be. Because it's not enough to create content. Your content needs to align with your goals. If not, all your efforts will go down the drain. The second way to grow your business is to streamline your offers. I want you to know this. Having too many offers doesn't always mean better revenue. It can have the opposite effect if you're not careful. If there are too many things that need your attention, chances are some of them will slip through the cracks and you won't be able to sell every single offer you have equally. You'll eventually wear yourself out creating new product after another, and it is a recipe for burnout. Instead, I want you to create a win-win scenario for you and your clients, and here's how you're going to do it. First, identify how you can best serve them and focus on those offers. You can do anything, but not everything. If you focus on an offer where you can be most present and deliver the results that your clients want, you'll be able to increase your revenue better. And here's why. The more results you create, the more success stories you create. Your success stories are what's going to sell your program. And because you're specializing in one offer, you can increase your rates too. You don't have to spread yourself too thin anymore to make more. It's all about working smarter, not harder. So only sell the offers you actually want and are happy to work on, and then charge more for it. In doing so, you can serve your clients in a much bigger way, because charging more helps you elevate not just your marketing, but also your service and even your client appreciation. Here's a little something I'd like to share with you. The market typically doubts your credibility and expertise when you're charging too low. I want you to remember that next time you decide to lower your rate. Okay, I might have gone a little way off tangent there, but we have talked about the first 2 ways to grow your creative business, and there are 5 more which we'll discuss in part 2 and part 3 of this series. But for now, I will leave you with this. Growing your business may not be as easy as starting it, but it doesn't have to be difficult either. There are ways to make it less complicated so you can achieve the business growth you're craving for. You can follow the tips that I'm giving you here in this 3-part series, or you might want to consider joining us inside Profitable Beginnings, where we can work together and get a more hands-on approach on how you can grow your business. If you want to learn more about it, just head over to profitablebeginnings.com. So tell me in the comments below, what's the one thing that's holding you back from growing your business? I'd love to hear from you so I can create more videos like this to help you better. And before you go, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and help me reach as many creatives who need help with their businesses. And finally, if you want to learn more about building an online creative business, subscribe to the channel because I'm going to have more business and marketing strategies in store for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next week.